Hi, I'm Celeste. I'm going to give you a quick refresher now that you have your makeup. So if you got the A Great Start package, you should have your quad with your 3D foundation, your brush, the 30-second hack or detail hack, the Stay Out There Gorgeous spray, and the perfector. Want to start with a clean face, and if you moisturize, make sure that it has had time to set in. I'm going to do the Stay Out There Gorgeous spray. If you tend to be oily, it's good to spray your face first. So that's what I'll do. I'm going to just do a T. That should get most of my face, and then I'll let that dry a minute. And then I like to put just a little bit on the sponge, the perfector I mean, and prep my lids. Okay, ready to roll. So I'm going to take the tipped end of my brush and put it in the highlight color. I'll do my eyelid just to give it a nice even texture. Okay. Every time I go to a new area of the face, I dip again in the makeup. This allows for you to have the most product where you begin. So I'm going to begin in under my eye. I'm going to tap it in a pie piece, and then I'll do a sweeping motion to blend it. Now, as you're laying down the highlight, keep in mind that it's your friend with redness. Because of that yellowness to it, it will cancel out anywhere you have redness, so you can apply it there. So in under the eye, then in the center of the chin, and blend it across the jaw. Down the bridge of the nose or up the bridge of the nose, and then out and around between the brows. So I swoop it up between the brows and then make the little tree branches basically. Okay, and then my whole nose is pretty red, so I'm just gonna dust it across my entire nose. Make sure you get in the creases. Okay, so I'll do this side. Dip in under the eye. Okay, the center of the chin, along the jaw. Okay, now I'm gonna okay, if I had coverage issues, this is where I take care of that. So with your highlight, it doubles as a concealer, so you can spot treat blemishes, okay? Then when you're done with that, it's good to let it sort of set before you blend it. It kind of has a minute to soak into your skin. So then you'll lay on your foundation, or your contour foundation. So get the blunt end of your brush and dip it in the contour. I always think blunt is brown, okay? So you'll start at your ear. Well, you'll feel for your cheekbone here, okay? And then start back by your ear just under that bone. Tap it in. For my face, I like to bring it in just, or kind of in a cupping shape as I go to the center of my face, and then I blend it back toward my ear. So you want this bone to stay highlighted because that's what you're making pop, but just underneath, that's where this goes, okay? With your contour, when you smile, you'll see these trapeze lines. Never enter in that zone, that's sacred, okay? And then if you want to take weight out of your face, you'll want to do a bigger piece, okay? So that will recede the area. If you want to make your cheek sort of pop more, if you have the opposite issue and want to bring a little weight there, weight's not ever a good word, but you know what I mean, you'll bring it in and sort of sweep it up, and you'll do a smaller line, okay? Okay, so then I'm going to start at the ear again and do my temple and around the whole perimeter like my hairline, okay? This just frames your face. Now, if you have kind of a shorter forehead, you'll want to avoid putting much up here. You'll do really, really light line or nothing at all. And then you'll do more on the sides. Same if you're round. You'll want to do more on the sides, less on top. If you are long, you'll do more on top and less on the sides. Okay. The third place we go is around the jawline, okay? And blend it down the neck. You're emphasizing the shadow, not creating lines, so make sure and blend. Then last place, along the side of the nose and on the tip. Okay? Do the other side. Tap it in. You can go a little bolder as you lay it down because you always have the opportunity to blend later. Don't be afraid of the product. Okay. All right, so I'm highlighted, I'm contoured. Now I'm gonna do blush. So you have a little bit of option with the blush. You can use the tipped end or the blunt end of your brush, the one you use for contour, in the blush. Smile. Just do it on the apple and swept up towards your temple. Or if you don't want to get pink in your brush and have to wash it out later, you can just use your finger. Tap it in with your finger. It's just a little bit harder to blend, but I mean, it's not hard. It's just a preference thing. Okay, the other thing is this is a lip and cheek, so hold your lip out. And depending on the color you chose, some are opaque and some are a little glossier. So if you have a glossy one, go ahead and go for it on your lips. If you have one of the opaque ones, I just say tap in a little color. Don't think of it as a full-on lipstick or gloss. Okay, and then the illuminator is last. I do this with my finger. I'm just gonna tap it in, and you can be playful with the illuminator. I like to put it on the height of the cheekbone, height of the brow bone. Let's see. And then I do it on my Cupid's bow. That just makes that pop. And a little on my nose. Okay. Last but not least, if you want to try this, get a little bit of the contour color on your finger and just press it on your eyelid. That just gives you a look of eyeshadow right there. Contouring your eye, basically. Yeah, it just makes my eyes pop a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my perfector and I can either wet it in water and wring it out really good. You want it barely damp, or I'm just gonna do it with the spray. So just make sure you don't get it too damp or else it'll bring your makeup off. But now I'm just gonna tap it in. When I'm doing this, I'm gonna make sure to focus under my eyes where there's creasing or where the highlight and contour meet. Okay, and then I'm gonna finish off with the spray. So 8 to 10 inches, T, and then an X. I feel really wet. That's right, that's fine, it'll dry and do its job making me look made over all day. So thanks, let me know if you have questions. My whole face with this. Great, thanks.